as he fights forevermore. Ravens fly and wolves stay high.
He's more than a myth, he's a beacon of hope. In the hardest times, he helps us cope. With a heart so pure and a spirit so grand, he's the guardian of the goat's land. So here's to the goat daddy, may his legend live on, in the hearts of the brave, where his spirit belongs. With blue wrenches gleaming under Valhalla's light, we honor the goat daddy through the endless night.
In a valley deep where the rivers flow, there's a legend of a man with a heart of gold. He's the ruler of the meadow, the king of the field, with 1,000 blue wrenches that he wields. They call him Goat Daddy, strong and true, with beard full of morning dew. His eyes gleam bright like the northern lights. He's ready for the battle in the darkest nights. Valhalla awaits, the Goat Daddy calls, with the strength of 1,000 wrenches. He stands tall, blue wrenches in hand, he's leading the way to the halls of the heroes where legends stay. From the dawn till dusk, through storm and sun, he's the shepherd of the flock, the chosen one. Every wrench he holds tells a story old of the battles he's fought, of the brave and bold. In the meadows wide, under skies so clear, his name is whispered, the tales we hear of the goat who stands against all odds, a guardian of the fields, blessed by the gods. Valhalla awaits, the Goat Daddy calls, with the strength of 1,000 wrenches. He stands tall, blue wrenches in hand, he's leading the way to the halls of the heroes where legends stay. In the meadows wide, under skies so clear, his name is whispered, the tales we hear of the goat who stands against all odds, a guardian of the fields, blessed by the gods. Valhalla awaits, the Goat Daddy calls, with the strength of 1,000 wrenches. He stands tall, blue wrenches in hand, he's leading the way to the halls of the heroes where legends stay. He's more than a myth, he's a beacon of hope. In the hardest times, he helps us cope. With a heart so pure and a spirit so grand, he's the guardian of the goat's land. Valhalla awaits, the Goat Daddy calls, with the strength of 1,000 wrenches. He stands tall, blue wrenches in hand, he's leading the way to the halls of the heroes where legends stay. So here's to the Goat Daddy, may his legend live on, in the hearts of the brave where his spirit belongs. With blue wrenches gleaming under the Valhalla's light, we honor the Goat Daddy through the endless night.
What is going on, everybody? We're doing it again. We're in the barn. We got baby goats. Lots and lots of baby goats. They're everywhere. And I'm going to knock out some barn chores. Hey, everybody in chat. Good to see ya. Phyllis, Miami. Hello, dear. Linda, hello. Susan. Hi, Christine. How are you doing? What's your question? What's your question? Derek, see what's going on? Well, thank you, Susan. I appreciate it immensely. Yeah, we're gonna just kind of stick with the routine. I'm gonna set you guys up. You can watch some goats for a little while. Then I'm gonna knock out barn chores, and then we'll come back and chat for a little bit. I kind of like it, actually. It's working out. Working out. Hi, Karen. How are you? Yay. Unless anybody's got anything for me real quick. Christine, looking at you. What's your question, babe? We're getting there. Ugh. Look at that, y'all. They ate every bit of hay they had. Every bit of it. Can you come on my birthday stream on January 17th at 7:30 p.m. my time? I don't know what time is your time. And I don't know what the 17th is. I think you said it was a Friday the other day, right? So let me double check. No promises. But I'll see what I can do. It's the best I can do for you right now. Well, thank you for the view. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Let's get you set up so I can start doing barn chores. Christine, we will. I don't know if I can hit me up or something. We'll figure it out. I'll see if I can come through for a little while. We're gonna try a new camera setup. See if I don't have to come pick it up 6 different times. Interesting noises. All right, y'all. You enjoy. I'll be back after a little bit, and then we'll chat for a little while before I'm all done. I have no idea what happened there. My phone was all powered off, like somebody had come in here and hit the power button. Sorry. Was it like that for a while? Probably has been, huh? Dang it. I'm sorry, you guys. Hopefully we're back on track. Jenny, well, you know what? It might have been because somebody bumped it. So let's put that on the top. Let's try that. Okay, well, that's not working. So we're just going to go back to the original setup and hope for the best. God bless it. All right. I'll tell you what, next time I do this, I'm going to have it better figured out. God bless it. Animals are so hard to work with. I'm back in a little bit, yo. Maybe this will keep them on the side of the stall. Almost, Joe. Yay! I got messed up once this stream. We're gonna count it as a win. All right, bear with me for a second. There we go. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Let me scroll back up and see what's going on. I'm so mad. So mad it was frozen. Hey, Terry. Hey, Puddle Town. Yeah, sorry. Sorry it took so long. I don't even know what happened that time. My phone, like, timed out. Like a goat must have put pressure on the power button or something. But I think it was because of where it was sitting. It, like, was leaning against the trough. Oh, I didn't put the banner up? I thought I put the banner up. Man. Did you capture this ghost? Okay, cool. Hey, T for 2. All right, I'm caught up. Hey, everybody. Yeah, they're all screaming the whole time I'm out there. And then as soon as I get in here, everybody's mellow. What are you doing? What are you doing, pretty girl? Wah, wah. Guess the little goats weren't really playing on the camera, were they? They're all over here in the corner. Hey, where's the other one? Oh, there she is. We found her. She's in there. Oh, nah, I can't do it that way. Yeah, that one's pretty jumpy. She's a little cutie. Yes, she is. What you doing, pretty? What you doing, pretty? So what's new with you guys? Just on. That's funny. That's funny. We be driving here time now. What are you doing, little one? What are you doing? Oh, lean in. Yeah, get the scratches. Get the scratches. Are you just coming up here? I didn't think we were that close yet. She said, we are. Even if you didn't know it. She's really cute. She's got like brown circles around her eyes. I don't know if it shows up very well on camera. She's super cute. You just coming up in my lap, are you? Are you? Whoa. She kind of looks like, well, she almost kind of looks like my old beagle. Not exactly, but you know, the tricolors and the brown eyebrows and whatnot. Oh, you guys are snowed in? Really? Well, hopefully you got enough milk and bread and all the southern things that you're supposed to have. Oh, I don't know about that. She is cute. But we're to the point now where I got to start getting pretty picky with even the girls that I keep, which is a good thing. That's a good thing. That means that every female goat I keep improves the herd, and that's what we want, right? Yeah, this one's super sweet. They're all really sweet. I'm being completely honest, but are you just chasing me? Is that what you're doing? I'm gonna keep you out of the shadow. Nobody can see you if you're in the shadow. No, you disappear. All they can see is your head. Oh, oh. Well, hello. Well, hello. Y'all are starting to see how difficult it is to take a picture of these guys. They're all twitchy and moving around. You can't get a clear picture of a baby goat for nothing. There's always a little blur to them. Come on, you can almost do it. Another couple days, you'll be able to make that jump. No problem. No problem. Oh. Easy, duck. That duck almost fell off. About tripped and fell. Yeah, yours. Where the heck is it? Ugh. The one Puddletown likes. Did you go in here too? You did. They're moving into the hutch. We got that big hutch over there. They're all moving into it. I think Mama probably knocked this one around too much. They don't want to. They don't want to be in this one anymore. Maybe that'll help. Just keep it right underneath. Who knows? Oh. He's the runt. I'm not sure if you could get a goat on as an emotional support animal. You might be able to try it, I guess. Yeah, always. Always. There's a Polish hen that usually roosts right next to him, and then those three usually roost right there. And then the two cochins, the two little ones, they nest like up in the rafters up there. Roost, not nest. Like the bigger digs. What bigger digs? Oh, yeah. It is bigger. That makes sense. Took me a minute. We got there in the end. Hey, Chloe Albert's Revenge. I like your name. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you can't really beat happy goat tails. Can't beat it at all. She's just friendly. There'll be a bunch of them that get there before too long. She was just the last one awake still. Now everybody's all four of them are in there. I guess it's bedtime for the babies. It could work. It could work. I'm telling you. It could work. Yeah, dude, they get in there and it's just a giant cuddle puddle. They're just laying all over each other. It's the cutest thing in the world. It's been so cold the last few days. It's driving me nuts, y'all. My hose still isn't thawed out. I'm gonna have to figure something out tomorrow. Just thinking about starting a bonfire and just dragging it over to the bonfire. The hose, the well pump itself isn't frozen, so I'm still getting water. It's just a pain in the butt. I don't have a hose to. Got to lift things up, and it's just more work. How's the yearling doing? I don't know. I mean, he doesn't look good, right? Like he should be much bigger and thicker and more developed, and he's not, which isn't a good sign. But he still acts healthy, just not quite right. Join in a baby goat cuddle puddle. You might regret it. Goats, they do their whole laboratory. Laboratory. They go to the bathroom in their sleep. That's what I was trying to say. He is nice to the babies. They jump all over him, climb on him. He doesn't care. He's super sweet. He's super sweet. But even like his boy parts aren't as big as they should be. Like something's wrong with him, but he's still making it. So I'm here for it. I got clothes to spare. Oh, y'all, the little baby goat poop. It's like a yellow color, and it's the stickiest stuff in the world. It gets everywhere. If it dries to their hair, it'll be there for weeks and weeks and weeks. That's true. Showers do exist. I took one today, actually. Surprise, surprise. You'll shave your head. Just don't put your head in the goat poop and you'll probably be okay. Oh, I just had to do one of the grossest things I've ever had to do as a goat farmer, and I'm not even sure I want to tell you guys about it yet. So, I'm not sure why I brought it up just then, but it was pretty gross. They, well, Mama actually cleans them up for the most part. Some moms are way better at it than others. Daisy, this one, she's like the best. You'll never find a spot of poop on her babies ever. She cleans it up immediately. Ruby, she doesn't really care. First time this year? That's funny. No, not quite. Not quite. Maybe like the second or third. What's today? The 9th? Yeah, maybe at least the second or third. Clean the glands. Mamas, well, they like I said, it's sticky, right? So when it comes out like toothpaste. It's just kind of hanging there until Mama does something with it or until they knock it off. Oh yeah, every one of these goats is different. They've all got personality. They've all got likes, dislikes. Some like to get love. Some hate getting love. Different goats like to get petted different places. It's very bizarre. They're like dogs like that though. Like they're all different. They've all got their own little personality and quirks, and it's cool. It's cool. I enjoy it anyway. Ugh. Somehow my camera's mirrored. I don't think it's usually mirrored. I think one of these goats had to have done something when I wasn't in here. So, hi, Christy. My goats are Nubian goats, and yes, every breed has a breed standard. Um, my goats aren't like show goats, so they may not meet the breed standard perfectly with every one of my goats, but we're improving the herd, and in improving the herd, hopefully, we'll improve the standards over time. And don't get me wrong, none of my goats are like in bad shape. Like they're all pretty good goats. Ah, gotcha. No, it was a little grosser than that. No, they don't. Goats are pretty self-cleaning for the most part. Like adults or whatever, they just exist. The biggest like nasty I usually have to deal with out here is a chicken will poop on one, and they'll have chicken poop on them. That's usually as bad as it gets. New game goats. What did I say? Did I say something silly? Oh God, beard's all wet. Oh. I've got everybody directed to go over to Expert Stream when we're done because he had his stream set up before I came out here. Oh no, Nubian. They're Nubian goats. I think they're technically called Anglo-Nubian goats, but everybody just calls them Nubians. They're a really big dairy goat that you can dual purpose and get meat off of because they're big enough. I did a little research into the breeds before I got them, and this is the one I decided I wanted. They're really friendly too. Like the breed, one of the breed characteristics is how friendly they are with people. Generally speaking, when you go to the petting zoos and they've got the big goats there with the floppy ears, they're going to be Nubians. Minecraft. The newbies in Minecraft. That's funny. Nice T for two. Nice. Yeah, I think our streams tonight started about like 15 minutes apart from each other, something like that. I think you're right. Those rabbits with the big floppy ears, they're always friendly too. Noobs. Probably not going to stay out here super late tonight. Still got to eat dinner. I think I'm going to go make egg foo young because I learned that recipe a couple months ago and it's delicious. What's up, David? How we doing, buddy? Yeah, all the babies are in this hutch over here sleeping. We missed them. But we got these two mamas and the yearling back there. No, he's over there. The mirrored camera was really messing with me. You had breakfast for lunch? Breakfast for dinner is one of my favorite things ever. Egg foo gone. That's good. Dinner breakfast is my fave. Well, you're typically correct, but keep in mind, I live in the middle of nowhere, and the availability of good egg foo young is somewhat limited. So I got tired of experimenting with crappy Chinese places and just decided to learn how to make it myself. And let me tell y'all, it is delicious. Also, in the research of learning how to make egg foo young, I realized or learned that that's not a real Chinese dish. Like the way we get egg foo young here, that's like a uniquely American version of Chinese food. I had no idea. I thought it was authentic AF, but no. Apparently, that came from like New York or San Francisco or something. No complaints. They did it right. I'll allow it. I had to substitute a couple things. I can't find MSG anywhere. I don't know where you would buy MSG. Not even sure what section it would be in the grocery store. I need like a Asian market or something. That's probably true, actually. Most of what they sell us here wasn't authentic Chinese food. They're expert marketers. You might be right. Akona Mayaki, Japanese version, is delicious. I'm gonna have to ask Max Murrah about it. See if he's got a recipe for me. Y'all, there. So we were doing game night like a couple years ago, right? Like tabletop, like D&D and stuff. And one of the guys that was playing, his girlfriend was a foreign exchange student from Japan. So they would come out and she, I don't remember if she played or if she just hung out because she was like going back or whatever the case was. But I got into a conversation about food with her, talking about how I, wanted to learn some Japanese recipes. She was like, "Well, what do you want to learn?" And I asked her about Japanese noodles, like the process to make noodles. And she goes, "Oh, you just go to the store and buy them." And looked at me like I was the dumbest person she had ever talked to in her entire life. I felt so stupid. I was like, okay, good to know. Okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki. I'm not going to remember that, but I'm going to try. Never heard of it. You might be right. Oh, Max Murr is the scariest person I've ever met in the internet. He's great. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Max Murr had sent me like the exact region of Japan that it was. What are you doing? You're making terrible life choices. Mama doesn't want you anywhere near her babies. Y'all should see him with the cats. They really don't want the cats anywhere near their babies. We've been watching Seinfeld. We've been rewatching it lately. It was a good show. Is that the fluffy pancakes, the jiggly ones? Is that the ones you're talking about? I've seen those. Ugh. We're here, Tammy. It's cold, but we're here. The duck, don't encourage the duck. The duck has like 8 different spots it can get water. She's just being a butthead. And actually, she might be broody. So I don't know how well you can tell, and I'm not sure if she'll let me get close enough. But her eyes, they're usually like a really bright red. When they get broody, they'll fade to kind of like that orangish pale red color. that she's got right now. So she might have a nest of eggs somewhere. Those are desserts. Well, thanks, Tammy. I like them too. They've done good things for my mental health in the last few years. Oh, no. Right now, if she's laying eggs, they're not going to make it. It's too cold. I don't really know if she's broody or not. She just kind of looks like it. I don't think I've seen anybody sitting on eggs lately, which is good. They shouldn't be. Oh, thank you. I think she's pretty. They're Muscovy ducks. We like them. They don't, they prefer like a mud puddle to a pond. Hey, I'm here to speak truth. To speak truth. We actually did that. So last year in the winter, somebody hatched 3 ducklings, and chat made me bring them in the house and try to keep them alive, and it didn't work. It's just the wrong time of year, y'all. They're not healthy when they're hatched. They're just, that's fair, Tammy. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Wanda, especially the broody ones. The broody ones are so gross. Whole days worth of poop comes out at once, and it is the foulest smelling nastiness you've ever smelled. Well, I tried to keep them in the studio, but they were insanely loud. They wouldn't stop the entire time I was trying to stream, so I had to move them in the bathtub. Yeah, they were in like a big bin, like a big plastic bin. But yeah, they got evicted to the bathroom before it was all said and done. That's good. I like that. Oh, the baby cows. So we got a couple of calves when we first started getting animals. We got a couple of Holstein calves, and one of them was like, he was really friendly, right? So when we got him, his like front legs were curled up underneath him, and he couldn't quite walk. So I had to I built him, I built him splints, and we straightened his front legs out, and he was doing really good. And we'd run down the driveway. He'd chase me down the driveway and turn around and chase me back. He was a cute little guy. Gotcha. Yeah, those ducks, they were making bad life choices, getting in with the wrong crowd. They had to go. I don't remember whose stream it was. I think it was an FNL on the experts. Started bringing up all kinds of crazy commie duck pictures. It was hilarious. You could be right there. Somebody last night, I think, was telling me geese are really gross. It made me very sad. I wanted a couple of geese. They make good guardians. Like if something comes around, messes with your, ducks or chickens, the geese will sound the alarm, chase after them. Yeah. My donkeys like to get close and just stare at you. They don't really want you to touch them, but they'll get close. And that's not entirely true. You can love on the donkeys just, when they want you to, not when you want to. Big male showed up. Can you see how much more red they are in the face than the females? Don't fly away, bro. You're good. Get those big lobes at the tip of their beak. The females are just in the eyes, just around the eyes. That's what you got to do. Start mentioning it early and mention it often. Then when it finally happens, he's just like, whatever. Stop talking about it. I believe it. Chloe's Revenge. I believe it. That's a good name for a donkey, Phyllis. Good name. I got 2 donkeys. They're both boys. They're named Albert. No, they're not. What's his name? Arthur. Arthur and Lancelot. They're the protectors of the realm. Ooh, porcupine? That's terrifying. Volpe. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I'm offended for Max Murrah. You almost made it. You can try again? I told you were making poor life choices. Whoop. All right, Mom. We're going to make attempt number 2, looks like. I'll go pick her up, but she's going to spaz out. And it's not worth it. There she goes. Success. Mama goat about got her again. Oh, they're not smart, Puddletown. The ducks are not smart. They're some of the dumbest animals I've ever owned. She nailed that one. She flew from the ledge all the way to the rafter over, like way over there. She nailed that one. No kidding. No kidding. Oh. That game was awesome. That was the first game I remember that had like a gun with it, right? Had the little blaster, the Nintendo Blaster, I think is what it was called. Turkeys are really stupid. We had 1 turkey. We had 1. She was a jerk. She'd come out and like peck at anything. If she saw like a spot or something on your arm, she would peck at the spot. She was pretty sweet though. She didn't mind getting loved on. Atari. Before I was, it's not technically before my time, but I was too little to play it, if you know what I'm saying. Peacocks are? I know they're really loud. $51? Yeah. I'm 40. I was a little too young to get into Atari, but I remember it being around. I remember people having them. Do you really, Puddletown? That's awesome. I've still got a bunch of my old Sega Genesis games. I actually might have the original Sega still somewhere too. I'd have to look for it. That one had the cartridges, and it also had the little game cards that slid in the front. Are they now? Are they worth big bucks? I remember Pong. That game was awesome. That's crazy, Volpe. I bought so I had the original Sega, but it didn't work. But a couple of years ago, I was at, I think, Kohl's, and I found like a mini Sega Genesis that had something like 200 games loaded into it or something, and still played the cartridges. Bought that bad boy for like $50. That's cool. There's a place in town that resells, buys and trades like books. It's mostly books, but they do video games and movies and the whole nine. You can always find good deals in there. Sometimes they even got old Lego. All right, now unnecessary. She's just being a jerk to be a jerk. Galaga. I didn't really get into Galaga. I remember that one was like had a cult following though, right? From like the 70s or 80s. There's a lot of people really into that game. That's funny. We get wild turkeys come through the yard a lot, but they just run away. I don't want nothing to do with us. Ugh. Well, all right, y'all. The babies are all sleeping. I'm done with the chores. I think I'm going to go in the house. I would assume that Mrs. Wahal is home by now, but I'm not 100%. Oh, those are cool. Those one-up games, those are really cool. Take me straight back to the arcades of youth. Ugh. Hopefully everybody's got their goat fix in for the night. And I'm sure we'll do this tomorrow or the next day or whatever. I do have everybody set up to go over to the expert. Hopefully he's still live. I think he's doing some of the fire coverage again, but I don't quote me on that. Go over there, check out what he's got going on. Tell him the goat sent you. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all are amazing. I will see you all very soon. You guys have a good night.